If you want to build a bigger chest, today is your lucky day, my friend, because I'll drop the sauce of the only 2 chest exercises you'll need for the rest of your goddamn life. Because I see so many freaking beginners doing 7 different chest exercises, 10 different chest variations, and then wonder why they're injured, why they're seeing no progress while spending 2 hours at the gym. And I'm telling you, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. Let's begin. So the first exercise we're going to talk about is the incline bench press. And it's so freaking good. If I only were allowed to choose one chest exercise for the rest of my life, I would choose the incline bench press. And now you may be wondering, why not the dumbbell incline bench press? The dumbbell incline bench press is also freaking amazing. I love it. They're basically equal, but I prefer the bench press a little more because I just like the former. I think it's more fun and it's a lot easier to overload and to fine tune the weight. You can basically add 1 kilogram to the whole bar if you want to, instead of adding 2 or 3 or even 4 kilograms depending on how many dumbbells you have in the gym. The bar also gives you a little bit more stability. Every gym freaking has a bench press, incline bench press, or some type of rack where you can put a normal bench in, and like I said, it's easy to overload. The incline of the bench is going to give you more of the aesthetic chest because it builds the upper chest. That's going to give you more like this Greek god type chest, and because it's inclined, it will put less pressure on your shoulder, meaning it will reduce the injury risk significantly. And I like to have the incline on the bench at around 30%. You could go down to 15%, but you can also go to 45% if you want to. But if you go lower, if you go to 15, this will train a lot more of your lower chest. If you go 45, it will train a lot more of your shoulder. That's why I think 30 is its absolute best. And all we're gonna do here are 2 hard sets. That's all you need. And we're gonna first of all focus on the form. We're gonna practice the form as much as we possibly can. And then we're always gonna focus on a progressive overload. We want to become stronger. That's our main goal. And we're gonna have 2 rep goals. So we're gonna have 2 sets, 2 rep goals. So the rep goal for set number 1 is 6, and the rep goal for number 2 is 10. The rep range, I like to have between 4 and 6 on the first and 8 to 10 on the second, meaning you should minimum do 4 reps, and when you hit 6 reps on the first set, then you up the weight the next workout. The next time you train incline bench press, you up the weight with 5 kilograms. So if I train today and I go to incline bench press and I do 60 kilograms for 6 reps, the next time I do incline bench press, I'll do 65. And the same goes for the second set when you hit 10 reps. Also, really important is that on the first set, you never go to true failure. You never go to 100%, because if you go to 100%, your second set will be a lot worse than if you kept the 1 rep in tank, because you're wasting so much energy and your muscles will be so fatigued if you fail a rep on the first set, meaning it will just make your second set shit. Then some form tips I can give you is to never skip warm-up, especially on incline bench press, because it's very easy to injure yourself if you're doing something wrong. So always warm up your shoulders, do some shoulder swings, just rotate and move them. I also like to do some pec decks, really light, only 1 or 2 sets, and really just warm up that chest, get the blood pumping into that chest. And always freaking do warm-up sets, never just jump straight into a set when doing incline bench press. Always do warm-up sets, start with a bar, then maybe 40 kilograms, 60, and then slowly to your top weight. So don't rush things, because you will regret it sooner or later. Another tip is, always keep the shoulder blades back, or try at least to always keep the shoulder blades back. This is going to put less stress on the shoulder, and it's going to make you feel a lot more stable. Then freaking brace your stomach, brace your body when you're doing reps. So when the bar is on top, you take a deep breath, you freaking brace everything you got, and then you go down and then you push up again. Don't train with shoulder width on the bar. It's going to train your tricep a lot more and it looks like a lot goofy. We want to train our chest, so try to have your index finger on the first ring of the bar, and then use the leg drive. Press yourself into the bench with feet and keep that tension when you're doing reps. It's gonna make a night and day difference. If you just keep going, you will see, and you'll become a lot stronger. Just listen to me this time. Alright, the second exercise we're going to talk about today is the incline chest fly. There are a ton of different variations of there. All of them are pretty good. but I myself like the incline dumbbell chest fly the most. You know, it just hits what the press can't, this definement, the details of the chest. It's amazing. And the incline dumbbell chest fly you can do freaking in any gym. If you can do bench press, then you can do the incline chest fly. All these different variations where you sit down and you have this super cable crossover machine. Not every single gym has that, but the incline dumbbell chest fly, everyone can do it. If you can bench press, you can do it. That's why I love it. And here also is going to do 2 freaking sets. And I like to do a little more reps on the chest fly. And we're going to do 6 to 8 reps on the first set and 8 to 10 reps on the second set. And the same thing here, minimum 6 reps and 8 reps on the second set, and max 8 and then 10 reps on the second set, meaning you're gonna up the weight if you get stronger. And here also, put the shoulder blades back and really focus on the slow eccentric. You know, when you're going down, really keep it slow and really feel the stretch when you're at the point, and then push up everything you got and really feel the squeeze of the chest at the top. Then focus on overloading. And like I said, freaking truly destroy him. Just go everything you got. Go to true failure. I feel like when I'm doing pressing and I'm going to true failure, I'm so fatigued I can't do another set. But when I go to true failure on incline chest flies, it's alright. 2 minutes later I can do another set to absolute failure without losing like 10 reps. So just go to true failure, just absolutely destroy him, and you're gonna build a fantastic chest. And these 2 exercises is all you freaking need. Do these exercises once or twice a week. Focus on overloading. Go freaking hard, but not on the first set. Learn the form and just freaking try it out. You're gonna be amazed that you're gonna actually get some good progress with this. Thanks for watching and have a freaking good one.